Good morning, CSL Yolo in the Grand Prince Odeon, the beautiful downtown Winters. It's a beautiful autumn day, and I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. Love, I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of love right now, singing, I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of love right now, singing, I'm choosing love today. Joy, I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of joy right now, singing, I'm choosing joy today. Joy one more time. I'm singing joy today. Yeah, I'm singing joy today. I am walking the road of joy right now, singing, I'm singing joy today. Heaven, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
One of those days.
Boy, it has been a morning. I'm not going to bore you with the details. I am just going to say that I feel happy and blessed that I am here. So happy to see you all. Oh, you can hear me now.
Yes.
And so happy to see you all, and really happy that our friend Marshall is here. He's our music director for the day. Marshall, with you. He's incomparable, and he's come in for our blessed Billy that is he's taken ill. So please keep him in prayer today. So we have got a very interesting service for you today. I'm going to be talking about something that I was moved to change my message for the day, and so I'm going to talk to you guys about something special that wasn't like what I was going to talk about. I'm going to talk about this. So what will that be? Well, stay tuned, and you'll see. I like to keep you in suspense. So what we like to do right off the bat is declare who and what we are here and what we stand for at the Center for Spiritual Living Yolo. And we call that our Heartivism Covenant. And if you are so moved, please join me in reciting it. We stand firmly in the truth that every human being is an expression of the divine. We affirm that all people, regardless of race, nationality, gender identity, sexual orientation, economic status, ability, past actions, or beliefs, are inherently worthy of love, dignity, and respect. We commit to being love. We commit to being love in action. We will respond to fear with faith, to hate with compassion, and to injustice with sacred action. We are the presence of peace. And so it is. So, what is Science of Mind? If you're here for the first time, then please let me let you know what we're all about here at the Spiritual Living Center for Spiritual Living, Yolo. The Science of Mind is a spiritual philosophy that teaches the power of thought to shape our lives. It blends ancient wisdom and modern science to affirm that there is one universal creative power, often called Spirit or God, that works through our beliefs to create our experiences. Quite simply, there is a power for good in the universe greater than you are, and you can use it. And one of the ways that we use this great power at our disposal is through what we choose to believe. And we choose to believe 4 core things here at CSL Yolo. Number 1, we believe that love is all there is. Everything is a call for love, motivated by love, a result of love. We're going to get into that in our talk today. But it's all about love, and you can't make one move in your life without thinking of someone or something that you love. So we pay a lot of attention to where we apply our love in this philosophy. Also, all thought. Number 2, all thought is creative and influential. Thoughts are things. And everything around us has been preceded by thoughts. So we pay a lot of attention to what we think, how we think, and what we believe in this philosophy. Number 3, we believe that you are whole, perfect, and complete exactly as you are right now. Exactly as you are right now. With all of your goals, your initiatives, your pains, your aches and pains, and things that you want in your life, you, the you that is you at your core, is whole, perfect, and complete. We know this about ourselves because we come from a whole, perfect, and complete source. So we know this about ourselves, and we know this about each other. Number 4, we believe in a world that works for everyone, and we're working from that world together. We believe in a world that runs, as it always has, on love and law, that must obey what we put into it. And if we put love into it, we get love out of it. And that is how the world works. So we are working from that aspect, and hopefully, knowingly, we are creating a world that looks and feels like it works for everyone. So, on to my favorite time of the year, and favorite time of the day, our Namaste time. And let me tell you, I need it today. I need Namaste today. I need someone to see God in me, and I need to see the God in you. And let us do that with our Namaste greeting.
Namaste, Namaste. The divine in me blesses and honors the divine in you. Namaste, 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 Namaste. The divine in me blesses and honors the divine in you. The divine me blesses and honors the divine in you. The divine in me blesses and honors the divine in you.
Thank you, Marshall. And now, please welcome our practitioner of the day, Heather Flores. She's going to come up and give us our vision and mission and today's affirmation. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning, Heather.
Thank you so much. And good morning to everybody here and everybody out there.
All the Heathers.
Yes, this is a 3 Heather Sunday.
Yes.
Because there are 3 of us in the house. Okay, so we have both a vision and a mission as a community. And our vision is, I will read it, and then I will ask you to read it with me. Our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. Together. Our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. And our mission is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. And let's stand and embody that. Our mission is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. And we have an affirmation for this week. Our affirmation is, in every situation, I choose to see through the eyes of love, and I act from my divine humanity. Thank you.
You want to repeat it?
Hmm?
Should we repeat it? Repeat it with us?
Yeah, we'll say it together.
Yes, all right. Let's say it all together. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not on the program today.
No, you're perfectly with the program today.
Okay, so all together. In every situation, I choose to see through the eyes of love,
And I act from my
divine humanity. Okay, there we go.
Thank you, Heather.
All right, we have announcements this morning. And first up is our pledge drive. So the 2026 Infinite Blessings Pledge Campaign has begun. This year's pledge drive is about more than keeping the lights on. It's about lighting us up. Together, we're investing in the spiritual home where lives transform, deeper connection, healing, service, and joy. Your pledge fuels classes, music, outreach, and the daily practice that changes hearts, starting with our own. Please visit cslyolo.org for more information and make your pledge for the upcoming year. I'm struggling too today. All righty. I didn't drink last night. Special guest next week is the Reverend Suzanne Grace, Spiritual Director of Foothill CSL. And also on Wednesdays, a reminder for community conversations at 6 p.m., hosted by our very own Reverend David. And lastly, some upcoming events to be aware of. The Visioning Workshop with Ray Jordan.
Ray.
Is it Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ray Jordan, November 9th. Our potluck, Thanksgiving potluck, which we're still working on the date. And on December 7th, most importantly, our holiday cabaret.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Thank you, that's all I have.
I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering.
Good morning. I'm going to do the sacred readings today. Miracles never happen. Every manifestation of faith through prayer, every wonder and sign which has followed the devotion of life, has been a logical and inevitable and an irresistible result of some cause set in motion in the life principle. This is Ernest Holmes' This Thing Called Life. Miracles are not contrary to nature, but only contrary to what we know about nature. This is St. Augustine. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other as though everything is. Albert Einstein.
So let's just turn within and open up to the understanding that there's only one life. That life is God, or Spirit, or love. And it's everywhere present. It is the only source, the only substance. And it's continually flowing on, creating, evolving, expressing. And it is everything and being and activity in life. And it's all about love and goodness and freedom and wisdom and charity. And it is that one who is expressing itself in and through and as me at the moment and always. And I give thanks for this service that we have today. I give thanks for those who came early to set up. I give thanks for those who are here in the physical sanctuary. I give thanks for those who are online with us, for we are all one. I give thanks for Marshall and his music that carries us through. I give thanks for Reverend David and his surprise message today. And I know that everything that needs to be heard is heard. Everything that needs to happen, happens in the most beautiful way. And I give thanks for all of that, for knowing this truth, for speaking this truth. And I release this word, knowing that it is done as I have spoken, or something even better. And I let it be. And together we say, and so it is.
In case you didn't know, Monday is Indigenous Peoples Day. So in honor of that, I'm singing this song. Based on the Beauty Way by some Indigenous folks, Navajo being one, the Diné. Long may I walk through the seasons, may I walk in peace, may I walk in peace on this path, may I walk through my life, may I walk in my elder, may I walk in peace, may I walk May I walk, may I walk in peace. May I walk in peace, in stillness. May I walk in forgiveness. May I walk in love and kindness. May I walk, may I walk in peace. May I walk in peace. May I walk, 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 may I walk in peace. 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 May I walk in peace.
Thank you, Marshall. That was awesome. So, what's this mystery topic I'm talking about today? You may or may not be aware that there was a helicopter crash in Sacramento this week, and it was crazy. The helicopter came in, and of course we got video of everything now. But you can see the helicopter come in, crash right there on the freeway, and then it didn't hit any cars, which was incredible. But then the really incredible thing happened, and hopefully you can see. Oh, you can't quite make it out. I did the best. Yeah, I did the best I could to show you the people that came to lift the helicopter and shift the weight off of a flight nurse that was trapped beneath it. And there are 15 people that got together. They all got together, just random folks off the street that happened to be driving on the freeway. They all got together, and first responders were there in a jiff. That was great. And they instructed these people, okay, this is what we need you to do. And then people just got up and did it. And they were able to shift the weight and move the flight nurse to safety. I just learned last night that the flight nurse had succumbed to her injuries, and she passed. But she was given a chance at life from this act of love. And I was so moved because a lot of times we put different values on these things, and we explain them in certain ways, and we kind of condense them into little packages, and I didn't want to do that. So I want to talk to you today about what this event was and what it wasn't. So you're with me?
Yes.
All right. So let's first talk about what it wasn't, so we can get our filters clear, and then we'll talk about what it was. So the first thing that it wasn't was Sacramento Strong. It was amazing that this happened in Sacramento, and the people of Sacramento assisted this situation. But what we tend to do in times like this, in times of extreme tragedy, or in times of where extreme action needs to be taken, is to say, oh, that's just how Sacramento is. We pull for each other, we're strong, we do this, we're just like that in Sacramento. And I love Sacramento. I grew up in Sacramento, or just across the river in West Sac. Broderick, if you know, you know. But I love this region, this area. I love living here, and I love the people here. But if this had happened anywhere in the world, the response would have been the exact same. if it happened in Chicago, if it happened in Detroit, if it happened in Portland, the response would still be the same. If it happened in Tehran, if it happened in Afghanistan, if it happened in Africa, the response would still be the same. These are people helping people. And so we can't condense this down into, oh, it's just us acting this way. No, this is a human thing to do. It's not restricted by region. Number 2, this was not partisan. Okay? The people that helped, the people that gathered together, was a mishmash of just random folks. And I didn't see anyone saying, hey, who'd you vote for? Wait a minute, you can't help. You're not the right gender. You're not the right gender expression. I don't understand what you can't help. You can't help. You can't help. No. Everyone helped instantly. We didn't ask who was trapped. We didn't ask who was helping alongside of us. We just helped. And I say we because this is a human activity. It's a human activity, and we were humans first in this. We weren't, I'm a card-carrying Republican, I'm a card-carrying Democrat, I only help this and I only do this. No. Before we are Democrat, before we are Republican, before we are anything, we're human. And that is what we were in this event. Human first, not partisan. So, that's another thing it wasn't.
Don't
and
push
here's
the button.
Pardon?
Don't push the button.
Oh, I must have pushed it already. And the last thing, the grabber, they weren't heroes. And that is the controversial bit. Because you say, Reverend David, how can you say they weren't heroes? I'm going from what they say. I'm going from what they say. And in every interview I've heard from all these people, and really any interview I've heard of anyone that's done anything heroic, what do they say? I'm not a hero. I am not a hero. I was just doing what needed to be done at the time. Anybody would have done it. That's what they say. Anybody would have done it. I am not a hero. And so I'm going with their assertion. I'm not calling them heroes. That doesn't mean it doesn't need to be celebrated. That this act and these people shouldn't be celebrated for doing what they did. I'm just saying that every act of love, every act of kindness, every act of compassion should be celebrated. We should get used to celebrating the presence of love and love in action. And that is what we saw with this event. So it wasn't restricted to politics, geography, or superhuman courage. But what it was, let's talk about that. What it was a demonstration of God's grace. It was a demonstration of God's grace for everyone. Grace is when love flows freely, unearned, uncalculated, unmerited. In that moment, grace moved through each person who joined their strength together. Each and every person. And also, I want to talk about the people that did this were courageous. They did what they were called to do. There were a lot of other people there that didn't join in. Are those people cowards? No. They did what they could do. I guarantee you this. Everyone that was there watching was either praying, if they pray. They were hoping, if they hope. They were having good, positive thoughts, loving thoughts about these people and about the victims. I know that's true. So for each and every one of those people there, they were doing the most that they could do at the time. They were being their most human, their most loving. Yeah, some people were actually lifting the helicopter. Other people were supporting them in love. So everyone had a part to play in this. This was a lesson in love. Love is not an abstraction. It is not sentimental. It is practical, embodied. And sometimes it's sweaty and heavy. Sometimes you have to get your hands dirty. We do what love dictates. That's what we do. And that's what happened. Third, this is an antidote to separation. Okay, there's a lot of separating thoughts happening right now. All you have to do is turn on a TV and you say, whoop, I'm separate. I'm not with that person. They're not with me. We see evidence of separation everywhere we turn. In the media and in our movies that we ingest. I mean, it's everywhere. Separation. But that is not the truth of who we are. The truth of who we are is this. We're human beings. We love each other. Yes, we do. We love each other. And sometimes it takes an event like this for that love to come bounding out of us. But love, it is. And so, anything else is just an illusion. We're not separate. We don't care who that person was underneath the helicopter. We don't care. We could care less about the person that was next to us and what their gender expression is. We don't care. We just want them we just acknowledge that they're there and we need their help and we're helping and we're all in this together because we don't want to lose a precious life. And so we must work together. That is the truth of who we are. That's the truth of who we are that gets buried a lot in our discourse and in our political arguments. Look, we got to make choices in this country. We got to choose to do this, and we got to choose to do that, and we got to do whatever. But we cannot lose sight of our humanity. We do that, we're in serious trouble. And I know you folks like to live in reality, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't like illusions. You don't like lies.
No.
You want straight talk.
Yes.
Right? I'll give it to you straight. We are love. We are in love. And the more that we live that love, the more things like this can happen where we join together in uncommon ways and prove how much we love each other. And lift mountains. And help each other live. Ernest Holmes wrote, "Love points the way, and law makes the way possible." This is a perfect example. Love pointed the way. Help. That's what love said. Very simple. Help. Help that person. They're in trouble. Help them. So that's what love said. The law made a way for that person to be helped. Love spoke to each and every person that was there on that freeway. I mean, after that helicopter went down, I could see people running towards the wreckage. Like, immediately. They weren't worried about the helicopter exploding or whatever. There were some people that just ran to the helicopter because they knew that there were people in there. Love was speaking. And the people that had the wherewithal, that had the ability, heard it and ran towards it. Others heard it and prayed. So that moment on the highway, 15 people gathered together to do what one person alone could not do. This is the rhythm of spirit in action. recognition of a need, union of strength, and expression of love through action. That's how it works. So our spiritual lesson here is that we don't need a helicopter crash to remind us of who we are. You may be saying to yourself, well, what's that got to do with me? We're all called to love. I'm going to say that again. We are all called to love. Every day, we're called to love. A neighbor who needs help carrying groceries. A coworker that just needs someone to listen. A friend who's overwhelmed and needs reassurance. There are many, many calls for love. Are we ready to respond to the call? That's the question. What does it take for you to realize? What does it take for you to recognize when you are being called to love? It's a very automatic response for us. It's like it's baked in to our culture. It's baked into our bodies to care about each other. I watch on my Instagram when I'm doom scrolling, and yes, I do doom scroll. I get a lot of elephant videos. I'm constantly sending videos to Heather. It's like, well, look at what this elephant did. Oh, now look at this one. I'm forever sending her videos. But I love it because they're so big, they're so massive, and they're so loving. And they're so loving of people. I saw one day, and it was like a caribou or some sort of animal like that with big horns. And it was like kind of a juvenile. It had the horns, but they weren't too big, and this animal wasn't too big. But it had fallen into some water. And it was struggling, obviously, trying to get out. An elephant, I swear, an elephant walked up, took its trunk, wrapped it around one of the antlers, and dragged it out onto dry land. And then got up, ran off. But what is that about? You know, that elephant was not trying to be a hero. Right? Elephant doesn't know what a hero is. But an elephant saw a need. And their brains are so advanced, they saw what was happening, and they knew their capacity to help. And so, of course they helped. Of course. It's a no-brainer for the elephant, right? Oh, just go over here and lift them up, put them down. I've seen them do that with their own calves. They can't, maybe they're caught in the water and they slip and slide and trying to get out, and the whole family comes to help. I've seen them gather for protection when there's a threat. They get in one of those elephant circles. They put all the kids inside, and all the older elephants, all the adults, circle around. You're not getting in here. You're not hurting these babies. I love how advanced they are. And what I love about them, I think, the most is how they express their love. I can see it. I can recognize it. I can identify with it. The way they protect, the way they help, the way they have fun. But that's us. We're lovers. In love with each other. We love each other. And when we're called upon to help, that is what we do. It's our instinct. Even if that help is only to just say a prayer or to wish someone well or to donate to a cause or something like that. No matter what it is, we have an urge to help, to connect and to help. So, Spirit doesn't just exist in the big moments. Isn't just making itself known in the huge, oh my goodness, there's an earthquake. Oh, there's a fire. Oh, there's a helicopter that went down. God is there. But God is also in the person that needs help with their groceries. The kid that needs to tie their shoe, so you help tie their shoe. God is everywhere. Everywhere, making itself known, whispering in our ears, whispering loving messages in our ears. So, this leads us to home play. I got 3 things for you, very important home play, okay? This is tough, but I want you to try it. Oh, that never showed up. Well, that's that quote. I hit the button I thought it was going to show. So, let's get with our home play. Number 1, 3 things. First of all, number 1, live life ready to love. Okay? I know you guys have seen track and field, and you know the 100-yard dash when they say ready, set, go, and they're like ready and poised, ready to... You guys have seen that, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes. This is how I want you to approach life. This is how I want you to approach your love. Be ready. Okay? I would get down to the stance, but I got to stretch before I do that. But be down and be ready to open your heart. Be ready to listen for those opportunities to love. It's not a matter of if you'll have an opportunity to love. Like, well, maybe I won't. Yeah, maybe you won't come up today. I guarantee you that you'll have an opportunity to love. You'll have an opportunity to love as soon as you leave this sanctuary. You will be called upon to love. You will be called upon to bring the gifts that you have intrinsically out into this world. So be ready. And be ready to change the world. And be ready to see the result of your love. To let it go out there and see it and let it fill you up. So that's number 1. Number 2, I want you to remember that the people on the highway were not heroes, they were humans. Humans animated, motivated by love. That is what they were. Humans doing human stuff. Living, loving, and helping. And yes, they should be celebrated. But like I was saying, we need to celebrate every act of love. And that leads us to our point number 3. Celebrate the presence of Spirit every time you recognize it. Celebrate it. Be thankful for it. Every single time. When I'm on my way here, I don't know if you saw this, Heath, but we're driving, and there's a little brown squirrel on the side of the road, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Every time you see one, you don't know what they're going to do. Right. You don't know if they're going to dart out in front of you. You don't know if they're going to run back into the forest. And so I'm praying, please, as we're driving up, please don't run into the road. Just go the opposite way. As luck would have it, it went the opposite way. And that squirrel's alive today in a walnut grove, just about a mile from here.
It's not luck.
But what?
It's not luck.
I agree, it wasn't luck.
Yeah, it's not luck. Maybe my prayers had something to do with it.
Definitely.
Maybe my energy had something to do with it. Yeah, maybe. Either way, I need to be thankful. That's the outcome that I wanted. That beautiful creature is now still alive, scampering off, doing whatever it is he does, and I need to be thankful. I'm thankful I woke up this morning. I'm thankful to see the sunrise, the sunset. everything that stirs a sense of love in you, a sense of appreciation for you, recognize that that's spirit. That's what it is. So, are you with me?
Yes.
I kind of rambled today. I'm kind of passionate about this topic because I've seen the effects of love in action. We all have. And every time we see it, we can learn something from it.
It's hard to visit.
Yes, it is. So that is the miracle, when we respond to life not out of fear or separation, but out of the truth of who we are, love made visible. And then the world is lifted, piece by piece. So let's take that into prayer, shall we? Let us go inside right now. Inside to that place of peace, that place beyond all condition. To that place that stirs when we recognize love. To that place of joy. Power. Wisdom. Divine inspiration. And it is from that beautiful place within each and every one of us that we can only speak the truth. And let us declare here and now that the truth, that we are one. And that there is but one. One spirit, one guide, one consciousness, one mind, one life, one existence. And we call this one spirit. We can call it God, we can call it anything we wish, as long as we acknowledge the fact that there is just this one, and that we are all in it. We are all made of it. We are all blessed representations of this one. And as such, we have all the love that we need. We have the infinite love of Spirit running through us, powering us, enabling us, informing us, embracing us. And if there are people in our lives now that need to know the truth of who they are, let us utter this truth for them. Speak their names into the room, the person, the place, the thing that we need to know is part of the one, that they need to know is part of the one. So that they may share in this eternal bounty. That we're all in this together. And that we are never, ever, ever alone. And so I release these words gratefully. I'm so grateful. So grateful for this, so grateful to proclaim this, so grateful to know this, not only about myself, but about each and every person here. That we're all equally blessed. That we're all equally upheld to the highest. We are all there together. Not only the people in this room, but the people of this city, the people of this state, the people of this world are united as one. And we don't need tragedy to help us realize this. We can realize it with every act of kindness, with every bit of compassion that we feel. All of it reinforces our connection to each other. And so I release these words knowing that they're true, knowing that we're done, knowing that it is done, knowing that we are one. And so I release these words happily and blessedly, and let us all release these words with those blessed words. And so it is.
Thank you, Dave. This song came to me in a dream. Doesn't happen very often. Yeah. It's a beautiful tune, and it's called Beautiful. What a coincidence. Nope, no coincidence. Beautiful, life is beautiful. Every day is so precious and rare, and it's wonderful. Yes, it's wonderful. Each moment a blessing, an unfolding prayer. Possible, joy is possible. Let it flow through unfettered by fear. It's a miracle, quite a miracle. Release it and speak it as present and clear. Magical, love is magical, and it's meant to be felt and shared. It's mysterious, yes, mysterious. The deeper you feel it, the more it reveals the incredible. Be incredible as we live in the glorious now. Ever curious, be so curious when each sacred question turns to a vow. Magical, life is magical, and it's meant to be felt and shared. It's mysterious, yes, mysterious. The deeper you feel it, the more it reveals. Beautiful, life is beautiful. Every day is so precious and rare, and it's wonderful. Yes, it's wonderful. Each moment a blessing, an unfolding prayer. Release it and speak it as present and clear. The deeper you feel it, the more